Hi, I'm Pastor Dan Adams. I serve at Redeemer Orthodox Presbyterian Church in Ada, Michigan. I've been there for about 2 years. And my particular calling is given to ministering to the youth and young adults of that congregation. So, one of the things I am most passionate about is for the training up of the next generation, the youth of the church. I have a strong belief that the care of our covenant youth is of principal importance in our work in the church. We see in Judges 2, after the people of God have come in to the land to inherit it, that generation which accomplished so much, that after that generation passes away, there arose a generation who did not know the Lord or all that He had done. And that concern is something that is pressing throughout all generations of God's people. We have the great task that Christ has given to the church to make disciples, and that includes of our children. And so parents and the church are called to make disciples of the covenant youth. That is a task that are given to families to see children raised in the nurture and admonition of the Lord, but also the church. Ministers and officers are called to see the children come and confess Christ, to profess their faith in Him as much as we are able. And so, whenever we're considering our work as the church, we should really be considering how can we help equip students to come and make profession of faith? What is the grammar that they need to be able to profess their faith in a credible way? I believe it was Archibald Alexander who said that we can only provide the firewood. The Lord has to provide the fire. And so another way that we're called to care for our covenant youth is to pray for them. Pray for what the Lord is doing in their life, to provide intercession for them, that the concerns of the world, which can come in through surprising ways, even at a young age, that our children might be guarded from those things, and that the Lord might nurture them even through those trials and temptations. One of the things I'm most passionate about in terms of our care for the youth is the importance of having our covenant youth participate in the fellowship of the body. A recent study came out describing those young adults who are continuing in the faith rather than leaving the church. And one of the factors that weighed very heavily was that they had strong intergenerational relationships with people in the church. Not simply that they had peers that also went to church with them, that they had relationships with, but also adults who prayed for them, spoke into their lives, mentored them, and loved them. That is a valuable thing. So as a church, we should be committed to these young members. They are baptized members. Some have professed faith, some have not. But we're supposed to treat them as the body and to care for them. So I have a strong interest in seeing intergenerational relationships built up with students. I would encourage all churches to be thinking well about their students, that they are not simply Christians in training, but they are dealing with spiritual matters even now, that they need encouragement and counsel. We should be teaching Scripture, and we should be catechizing. But alongside that, we need to be building relationships and mentoring them in love, that they might not just have sound doctrine, but that they might have a godly example of what it means to walk with Christ.